Hello, boys and girls. Hello, all the families of APS in New Mexico. Miss Shelley Lay here. It's so good to see you.
Hello, hola, Mr. Carrillo, Señor Carrillo. I miss you guys. Thank you for tuning in.
We have a very, very special music lesson for all of you today. We are going to make a drum circle. Don't you love drum circles?
I love drum circles. Yes.
That means all of us are going to find a way to play drums, and we have a super special guest leader today. Paul Palmer!
Hi,
He's
guys.
going to be our super drummer leading us today. Oh, we have one more special guest, too. We have the Director of Fine Arts, Gina Rosinski. So we have a couple new teachers up here, and all the teachers that you know from APS at home with APS, all the teachers you've been working with these last few weeks. And we are all super excited, right, you guys, to make music together.
If I could say one thing, you see there's a lot of people here, but we are spaced, see? We have the distance, so don't worry about that, okay? Okay, there you go.
Yes, thank you so much, and get ready for an amazing time.
Hi, everybody. So what I want you to do first is I want you to go grab something to make music with. Something that you can hit or that you can scrape. It doesn't have to be a drum. I just want you to look around right now and see what we have here. We do have some drums, but I want everyone to hold up what you're playing. These are not really regular instruments, but if you watched their last lesson, we have done a lesson on found sounds. So, yes? Yes, we have. So, as you look around, we've got boxes. We've got plastic boxes, storage bins. We've got cans that looks like a cool tuna can, keys, pots and pans, anything that you can go find. So as I'm talking right now, I want you to go find that stuff, and then we'll start drumming while I'm talking. So first I want to talk about how excited I am to be here with you. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I want to talk a little bit about why we do drum circles. Drumming is something that is so fun, and I love drumming so much. It's almost my most favorite part of music. And drumming is something that builds something called community. That's why we do a drum circle, even though we weren't actually able to make a circle. We've got a bunch of different people here today, and some play lots of instruments, and some this is their first time playing. And that's what's so cool about a drum circle is it doesn't matter how much you know. It matters that you're there and we are here together. So you're there in your home and we are here, and we're actually going to be playing at the same time. It's going to be so much fun. All right, we are ready for a drum circle. So we are going to get warmed up, and you went and you found all your stuff, right? You got your pots, you got your pans, you got a broom, you've got a stick, you've got something, or maybe that just means that you're clapping and you're patting on your legs to make your sound on today. That's going to be a lot of fun. So let's begin, and we're going to start off by doing some echoes, which means I am going to play something on my drum, and then you're going to play it back to me, and all my friends here, they're going to copy me as well. Are you ready? Cool, let's do it. I'll start off with a couple of sounds, and then you'll just copy right after me. You guys ready?
Ready.
Okay, here we go. When I point to you, it'll be your turn. And when I point to you, it's your turn. Ready? Oh, that was awesome. Let's do it again. Same thing, okay? Good. This time, I'm going to switch it up. I may not do the same thing every single time. But remember, when I point to you, it's your turn to play, okay? Here we go. Good. This time I might do a phrase that's a little bit longer. When I point to you, it's your turn. What's this? That was tricky. Try this one right here. Good. How about this one? Let's do one more. Okay, I tricked you. I got one more for you. Your turn. My turn. Your turn. Last time. your turn. That was awesome. Everybody give yourselves a round of applause. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. So one thing about building community is it gives us the opportunity to talk about all kinds of stuff, including our feelings. And I don't know about you, but I've been missing school. And one thing that I really, really miss about being at my school is my friends. And I miss my friends so much that I decided I sort of want to dedicate my drum circle right now to all of my friends and to all of my teachers. And so this is going to be a lot of fun, guys. When we make this drum circle for this first part on today, you can decide which part you want to play with, and we're also going to give you the opportunity to make up your own part that you like. So we're going to start off with just this, okay? Just this part. I miss my friends. Can you say that and play that? I'll go and then you go, okay? I miss my friends. Your turn.
I miss my friends.
Awesome. And if you can speak it and say it at the same time, that's amazing. If you can just say the words, that's cool too. Ready? I go, you go. I miss my friends. Your turn.
I miss my friends.
My turn. I miss my friends. Your turn.
I miss my friends.
So cool. Now I'm going to give this drum to my friend right here, Mr. Jose Carrillo.
Thank you.
Awesome. And so now Jose is responsible for that part. I miss my friends, and he's actually going to loop it. Loop it means he's going to do it over and over again, okay? Let's have Jose start for us. I miss my friends. Ready, go.
I miss my friends.
Very good.
I miss my friends.
Mm-hmm.
I miss my friends.
One more time.
I miss my friends.
Awesome. Good job. Now, I'm going to ask someone else, what do they miss about their friends? Or what do you miss about school? What do you miss about school or your friends?
I miss singing all together.
You miss singing altogether?
Yes.
Can you put that on your drum?
Yes.
Go for it.
Okay. I miss singing all together. I miss singing all together.
Wow, that was really cool. Let's see if we can put both of those together. You want to try it again?
Okay.
Okay. Let's do it again. One more time. Ready, go.
I miss singing all together. I miss singing all together.
That is amazing. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to layer it, which means we're going to put these parts on top of each other, okay? Let's start off with I miss my friend. That's... Oh, you got it. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to start off with I miss my friends. Mr. Carrillo is going to start us off with that, okay? 1, 2, ready, go.
I miss my friends.
Keep it going.
I miss my friends.
Keep it going.
I miss my friends.
Good. She's going to add her part. Ready, go.
I miss singing all together. I miss singing all together. I miss singing all together. I miss singing all together.
Good, guys. Keep that going. Keep that going.
All together. I miss singing all
Now, can you be a little bit more quiet? Now, what do you miss about school or your friends?
Recess.
She misses recess. I miss recess so much. So, can we add in like this? Recess. Recess. Very good.
Recess. Recess.
Good.
Recess. Recess.
All right, that's awesome.
Recess.
Is there anyone else who would like to tell us what they miss about school? Yeah, okay, cool.
Science experiments.
Science experiments. Man, I miss science experiments too. So, would you like to put that on your drum?
Sure.
Science experiments. Science experiments. Science experiments. Science experiments.
That's so cool. Keep it going, everyone. I know you can play a little bit louder. And stop. Wow, that was amazing. Go ahead and give them a round of applause. Okay. Now, there's 2 ways for you to participate in this. One is we're going to have you take your favorite part. So we've got Mr. Carrillo playing.
I miss my friends.
Right? Then we also have this part right here. Ready, go.
I miss singing all together.
Okay, then we also have recess, which is one of my favorites. Ready, go.
Recess.
Then if you want to get tricky, we've got science experiments. Ready, go.
Science experiments.
Yes! So now you're going to pick your favorite part, and we're going to put them together. And so for everyone else, you pick your favorite. I miss my friends. I miss singing all together. Recess or science experiment. Pick whichever part you like the best. Okay? So, you ready?
Yes.
Let's start off with just this, and then we'll add in the other parts, okay? I miss my friends. Ready, go.
I miss my friends.
If you like this part, play with him.
Miss my friends.
Keep it going.
I miss my friends.
Good. Let's add in the next part. Go.
I miss singing all together. I miss singing all together. I miss singing all together. I miss singing all
Add this part.
together.
Recess.
Recess.
If you like this one, play with her.
Recess.
Good.
Recess.
How about science?
Science experiments. Science experiments.
Good. Everyone, pick your favorite and play. Ready, go. Good, keep it going. Whatever part you like the best, you're playing, right? Ready and stop. Now, I want to try something that's sort of tricky. Can we put all the parts together right at the beginning? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so think of your part that you like. I miss my friends, science experiments, recess, and I miss singing all together. Okay? I'm going to give you a 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to pick the part that you like the best, and we're all going to do it at the same time. This is so cool. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Good. Pick your favorite and make sure you're playing with them. Keep it going. Ready and stop. 2 and 1, 2, do it again. Good. Pick your favorite and play along with them. It's really good. Even if you're using your body, right? Science experiments. Science. Or I miss my friends. I miss my friends. Keep it going. 2, 1, 2, ready, and stop. Wow. Give yourselves a round of applause. That was amazing. So all of that we just did was actually inspired. I was inspired by an amazing educator. Her name is Michelle Kay, and she's from her company called Drum Smart. And this is some really amazing stuff. And I just want to thank her for these awesome, awesome ideas and inspiration for us to be able to play together. So now we're going to do something else called the freestyle. And it's so, so cool. So with the freestyle means that you really don't have to say anything. You're going to be able to play whatever you feel inside of you. So in the freestyle, one person is responsible for the beat, and the beat it stays the same. And that's our timeline, and it just keeps us all together. Let's just know where we are. Sort of like the second hands of a clock that tick around. It just keeps on going and never stops. Then, as I point to people, they're going to play whatever they feel like playing. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to play as many sounds as possible. For example, we're going to have Mr. Carrillo, because he's so good at it. He is going to be our timeline. So he's just going to play these low sounds in the middle. And that's our timeline right there. Go ahead. Right? That's the second hands of the clock. It never stops, keeps on going. So when I start, I'm going to play on my box here. And I want to try to not fill up all the space, but some of it. So here's an example of me filling up all the space. Watch this. I'm going to fill up all the space. Now, what happened? That's right. We lost our timeline. We couldn't hear him anymore. In the drum circle, everybody is important. So I want to leave space for all of my friends to be able to play what they want. So he's going to keep the timeline. I'm going to add in something that I think sounds cool, but I want to make sure that you can still hear what he's doing. Is there anyone who would like to copy what I was doing?
Sure. Get it with you?
Yeah. Gonna keep it going. Now we're gonna invite some creativity. Whenever you are ready to jump in and start playing, all you have to do is give me a thumbs up. Now, you don't have to give me a thumbs up. Whenever you're ready, just start playing, okay? If you're ready to start playing, give me a thumbs up. You've thought about what you want to do in your head, and you're ready to start playing it. And then whatever you do, you just keep that going the whole time, okay? Yeah. Good. 1, 2, ready, go. What I love is I can hear every single part. 2, ready, go. Go. I love how they're leaving that space that's wide open. I hope by now that you've started to play. Ready, go. Now you saw two instruments start to copy each other. That is okay. Yeah. 1, 2, ready, go. If you listen closely, you can hear the drums talking to the rattles. The drums talk first and then the rattles talk. Listen. They just made that up. That's super cool. Now when I say go, all of the rattles and the drums are going to keep on playing. All the other instruments will stop. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Can you hear them talking? Everybody. 1, 2, everybody play. Let's see what I can add in. Good, keep that going. Ready, and 1, 2, 3. Ready, and stop. Wow, give yourselves a round of applause. That was amazing. So now I am wondering, is there anyone else who would like to be responsible for the timeline? Because the timeline doesn't just have to be on a drum. We can put it somewhere else. Timeline just means that you do the same thing, just like that, over and over again. Yes? Cool. Awesome. Now, let's get tricky. Do we want to go faster?
Yeah, let's go fast.
Okay. Can we go even faster? Cool, that's a good timeline.
Oh.
I'm going to add into this one. Good, go ahead and give me a thumbs up when you're ready to add in.
Copy or a different one?
Oh, yeah, whatever you want. One, two, ready, go. One, two, ready, go. One, two, ready, go. Good, keep it going. Ready, go. Now you. One, two, ready, go. You can copy me or play your own part. Good. Keep that going a little bit more. One, two, ready, and stop. Now, I want you to remember the part that you were playing because now we've made a song. And so we're going to keep this all together. The same thing you were doing, we're going to do that again here in a second. But now we're going to talk about solos. Yeah. When you play a solo, that means you get to play by yourself. And it's a chance for everybody to hear what your instrument sounds like. So, for example, if you're at home and you're playing with someone else there, when I point to you to take a solo, that means the person that's next to you has to stop. And that also means that we're going to stop when it's your turn to take your solo. And I'm going to clap for you 8 times for you to have your solo. Same thing over here. When they take their solos, I'm going to clap for them 8 times. 7, 8. And then after that, then we'll all start playing again. Or do you want more time?
No. So we all drop out.
Yeah, we'll all drop out for 8 beats.
Okay.
Seems safe.
Yeah.
All right. So, is there anyone who would like to take the first solo? So what we're going to do is we'll talk about this ahead of time.
I think
Shelly does.
no.
Let's talk about it. When you're taking a solo, here's what it can mean. 2 ways to take a solo. One means I'm going to play my part the same way I was before, but guess what? Everyone gets to hear it now because I'm playing by myself. So I'm just going to play my part. And everyone else has to rest. Right? Okay, or I'm going to play something else entirely that I make up. So let me show you the difference. Let's do it. We're all going to play, and then when I count 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to take my solo. Is there anyone who would like to clap 8 times for me?
I'll do that.
Awesome. And then when I say 1, 2, ready, go, then we'll start again, okay? All right, here we go. So the first solo that I take is going to be just me playing my part. The second solo that I take is going to be me making up something different. Okay? Here we go. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Everybody remember what they were playing before? I hope I do. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Good. I'm getting ready for my solo. 1, 2, solo, here we go. Right? Everybody play. So that time I just played my part I was playing before. This time, I'm going to make up something different. So you can make up something different too, okay? Here we go. Solo. Ready, go. Everybody play. Good. Is there anyone else who's ready to solo? Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Everybody play. That was awesome. Do you know that your solo can even be a timeline if you want it to be that way? Anyone else? All right. Miss Shelly Lay is going to solo for us. 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Everybody, here we go. That sounds great. Would you like to take a solo? All right, got a solo. 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, here we go. That's good. Keep going a little bit more. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and stop. So we've heard all kinds of different solos. Now it's your turn. So, first thing I want you to do is this. The first solo that you take, I want you to play your part. So if your part was this, then that's what you're going to play right now while we listen to your solo. Then the second time we take the solo, you're going to make up anything that you want, and you have 8 beats to play whatever it is you want to play, even if that means that you're doing a drum roll the whole time. Okay? You guys ready?
Yes.
All right. So we're going to stop for you to solo when I say, everybody, let's stop. And then it'll be your turn. Here we go. 1, 2, everybody play. Good. Right now you're playing your part. And we're going to have you solo. You're going to play your part by yourself. Here we go. 1, 2, real stop. Solo. Everybody play. Good job. Not bad. Now on this next one, you're going to play whatever you feel like playing. Whatever comes out of your instrument. Are you ready? Yes? All right. Here we go. 1, 2, you play. Everybody play. That was amazing. It sounds real good. yourselves a round of applause. Wow. And we're giving you a round of applause because you took your solo. Amazing, amazing, amazing job. That was a lot of fun. So I want you to be able to recreate this. You can do this by yourself. You can make a drum circle and you can get all of your stuffed animals and your toys and get them little instruments and put them around and teach them. If you've got people at home with you who want to play, before you go into the pots and pans, make sure that you ask the adult that's at home with you whether that's okay. Pick something that's like broken down that looks pretty rusty. And you can do this at home. What have we done today? We have echoed sounds, and so that's one way that you can play, is that you echo a sound. I'll play something, or you play something, and then someone else plays back to you. Or you play something, and you wait for your stuffed animals to play that back to you. And then another way that we did is we talked about our feelings, and we used our words. This is something that's really fun to do with everyone that's in the house with you. And it gives you something that you're able to play based on what you're saying, and it also gives us the opportunity to talk to each other. And the last one was the freestyle. Freestyle is when one person is responsible for that timeline, and they play the same thing over and over. So maybe that you have someone who's not very comfortable playing on the instruments, and you just give them that part. They just get to do the same thing over and over again. And then everyone else gets to make up their parts. And the last part was soloing, where we all stop and we listen to you while you're playing. And everybody gets the opportunity to play by themselves. It is a lot of fun. So, yeah, it was really cool.
It was so cool.
So we still got a lot of time left.
Yeah.
I think what I want to do now is I want to take a quick break, and I want to come right back. We're going to move a couple things around. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. We're back. Welcome back. I wanted to do a little bit of what I do, which is drumming, and I wanted to play a little bit for you guys before we do some more cool stuff, some more drum circle stuff. And drumming is my main instrument, and I am the music teacher at Marie Hughes Elementary, so I want to say hi to all my kids at Marie Hughes, and I want to dedicate my little drum solo to them, especially my drum club, my 5th grade drum club. We were about to have our arts night a few weeks ago in April. So I really miss you guys, and I hope that you're drumming at home. I really hope that you watch this and continue on your drumming path. And I'm going to play a little bit for you guys. Thank you, everyone. And that's something that I actually like to do in like the first week of school. I like to bring all my drums out and play for everybody. It's a lot of fun. We're going to get back to our drum circle, and we're going to start to play around with it now that we're getting comfortable playing together and using some different musical words. One musical word we're going to talk about is tempo. Tempo. Tempo is how fast or how slow the music is going. And you heard me doing some different tempos, like this is a little bit slower. And then at the end, you heard me go really, really fast with my tempo, right? Okay, you've also heard me use different dynamics. Dynamics is how loud or how quiet we're playing. So sometimes you heard us play quiet. I can do the same thing and play it really loud. So we're going to experience having different parts of our group play louder and quieter. So first of all, I want to give some drums to anybody who wants a drum. So now we're going to introduce the leader drum. This leader drum right here is called an ngoma drum. We also call it the grandma drum because this drum is in charge, right? That's a drum that's in charge. We do whatever this drum says. So we're going to start off the way we did before with our timeline. And we're going to start off with the slow tempo first and experience some dynamics. And then we're going to play around. We're going to start with the slow tempo. Then we'll experience some dynamics, loud and quiet. And then we're going to play with the tempo and make that tempo go faster and slower. So that drum is going to be leading us in some awesome ways there. So let's begin with, how about this drum is the boss. We'll let it decide what it wants to do. Good. Why don't we all practice that timeline right here so we know what that timeline sounds like. Let's do that timeline together. Good. It's the heartbeat of what we're doing. Good. At that slow one, with that slow tempo, we're going to have everybody bring their parts in. And then when they see me do this, I'll be walking around, and when they see me do this means they'll get louder as a whole and quieter as a whole. And if I walk up to an individual person and I do this means that their part gets louder and their part gets quieter when I do that. So then if I'm pointing at you, if I do this, you're getting louder, and if I'm doing this, that's right, you're getting quieter. So let's go around and let's look around and let's see. If you're ready to put your part in, you can stop your timeline and put your thumb up and we'll get you in. Ready, go. Ready. Ready, go. Ready, go. Ready, go. Good. If you're ready with your part, I'm going to count you in, and you're going to play your part that you made up, okay? 1, 2, ready, you play. Good, keep that going. Good. We had some other instruments join in with the timeline, and that's awesome. We're going to pull some dynamics out now. Some loud sounds and some quiet sounds. Let's try stuff with everybody together. What you can also do right now, if you want to be the conductor, just copy your hands and move them like me, and you're going to see magically the music is going to change, okay? So move your hands like me. Ready? Here we go. left them right there. Good. Let's make them get quiet now. Quiet. Good job. Let's try another group. Make them get louder. I'm going to try something tricky now. Yeah. Amazing, 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 amazing job, guys. So, what did we experience? We experienced making our dynamics louder and quieter, and we did it in different ways. So, you can do this. If you have people in your house who want to play with you, okay, it's going to be so awesome. You can be the director, and you can decide, I want one person to get louder and quieter. Or I want lots of people to get louder and quieter. Another one that we didn't try but that I liked a lot is then we can flip-flop. So I can have this side follow this hand, this side follow this hand, and then we can do some of this, which is a lot of fun.
Let's try it.
Okay, let's try it. So we'll all start off playing quietly, and then we'll do some of this. Okay, here we go. So this is for this hand, and then this is for this hand. And if you're following at home, you can follow whichever side you want, or you can be the conductor and raise your hands just like me, okay? Okay, let's start off all together. 1, 2, ready, and go. Whoa. I think that's... So I really think that that's probably my favorite. I like that. I don't know, what are we going to call that? I think I call it phasing. It's like when you're doing this to your dial in your car, and you can make it so that you hear it more on this side, or you can make it so that you hear it more on this side. It's really cool. So the last thing I want to do with you is I want to teach you the drum roll, which is really fun. And my drum club at Marie Hughes, this is their most favorite part. They came to the music room every Wednesday for their for their recess, and they would play, and they love doing the drum roll. It's a lot of fun. So the drum roll can be accomplished on any surface that you want. It's just playing as fast as you can on your surface. Now, if you're using two hands, you're going to want to use your fingers and try to get on the edge of what you have there. So fingers on the edge, which will keep you from hurting your hands. Because, yeah, your hands can get pretty red. So we're going to take our hands and we're going to put them on the edge. Now, if you've got a surface that you're going to play with one hand, or you've got a shaker or a rattle or your water bottle that has rocks in it, then you're just going to shake it as fast as you can, and we're going to keep on going until we stop. So if I give you an example, I'll say rumble. Rumble means rumble. And then at the end of rumbling, we're going to go with a loud voice, use our dynamics like this. Ooh, and one sound at the end. Let's try that all together. Ready? Ooh, and that's it. Let's try it one more time. And then you make sure that you're copying, okay? Here we go. Ooh, good. Now we're going to rumble. Ready? Rumble. That's pretty cool. Now let's add to that. Let's add to that. Okay, I'm going to say hit me one time. If you hit me one time, then you're going to play once on your drum, or bounce your basketball one time, or your leg, or whatever you feel like doing, okay? Or stomp on the ground one time. I love doing this at the end of class with my kids because they'll do a rumble like this, standing in line when it's time to leave. So if you don't have any instruments right now and you're doing your rumble, like, yep, that's what you're doing. Okay, here we go. So I'll say hit me one time, and that's it, all right? Rumble. Hit me one time. Hit me one time. Rumble. Hit me two times. Hit me two times. Rumble. Hit me three times. Hit me three times. Rumble. Hit me 10 times. So now we're going to put everything together. We're going to put everything together. We're going to do our drum circle ensemble where everyone gets to play their part. We'll do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And then after that, then we'll do our rumble and we will finish, and then I'm going to hand it back to Miss Shelly Lay so that we can do our goodbye song with a little bit of drumming too. Okay, so let's take all those things we've learned. We've talked about tempo, how fast or how slow we're going. We talked about dynamics, okay, directing everyone to get louder, directing everyone to get quiet. We talked about phasing, which is a word that I just made up. Okay, which means we're going to have one side do one thing, the other side do the other thing. Okay, you decide, play your part or be the conductor. Okay, let's begin with our leader drum. Oh, actually, we said we're going to do tempos too, so she can take us faster now. I'm going to play a part. Good. Add in whenever you feel ready. Very good. Good. You're playing your part now? Good. Ready? Time. Rumble. Hit me 2 times. Rumble. Hit me 10 times. yourselves a big round of applause, everybody. That was amazing.
Very cool. Oh, you want me? Okay.
Oh,
all right.
Oh, sorry, she's got it right there.
Okay, so Senor Jose, we have been singing a goodbye song, Make New Friends, but keep the old. So we're going to add in some drumming to that. If you want, you can keep a groove like we've been doing, or you could do the rhythm of the words. Bum, 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 bum. So you want to get the groove going first? We start, so here's our beat. Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other gold. Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other gold. Two more. Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other gold. Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other gold. Go on, drums. All right, keep the groove going. I have something to add to this. Keep going, drums. All right, so I'm going to sing one part, okay? You guys are going to do the round, okay? So, okay? All right. Do you want to start it, Senor Jose, actually? Okay. Ready? One is silver and the other gold. Oh, wow, that was awesome. Let's give all these kids out here a big round of applause. And before we go, I'm wondering if we can talk about what the names of these different instruments are. So we called that the grandmother drum. What was the name of that?
The ngoma drum.
Ngoma drum. And what is the name of this, Mr. Palmer?
This is called a tubano drum.
Excellent. And what are those things on the side of the tubano drum?
Right here?
Yeah.
These are called lugs, and this is what allows us to make our drum go higher or lower, so we can change our drum.
Oh, we can change the pitch.
Yes.
Do you remember the lesson on pitch, how high or low the sound is? Excellent. So we can change the pitch of the drums. And what is this cool drum you have in front of you?
This is called a djembe.
A djembe. Yeah, djembe. Very cool.
And it also has lugs on it too. You just have to screw them over
All right.
here.
So then you can adjust the pitch on that. Here's another tubano. What's the name of your instrument?
I think it's a tuna can and a spoon.
Perfect. Do you know the name of these instruments? What is the name of this?
This is an ipu. It's a hollowed out gourd.
Oh, cool. Very cool. And I've also learned it as a shekere. So I think they have both those names. Very cool. And then what is the name of your instrument?
A moving box.
Yay! All right, cool. We're going to come over here. And what's the name of your instrument?
I've got a plastic box.
Yeah, that's all you need. All right, and one last one.
I'm not sure.
It's a shaker from Uganda. My mom actually goes to Africa a lot, and she brought that back from Uganda. So wasn't this just amazing? We're so glad to have Mr. Palmer here. Thank you so much. And thank all of you for coming and joining us today for At Home with APS. Bye. Keep making music.
Bye, guys.